Get the microphone. Perfect. I think we're ready. Ready? You guys ready? Welcome back to Under the Best. Today's episode's gonna be a little bit different. We're not talking about the police work. We're not gonna talk about the tactics. We're not gonna talk about any of the crazy calls either. Today, we're gonna be talking about something that I honestly think is way more important. It's who you are when nobody needs anything from you. You know, I think a lot of us spend so much time becoming good employees, good providers, good officers, and good teammates that one day, when we wake up, we realize we actually don't know ourselves anymore. You know, when someone asks you, usually, tell me about yourself, our first answer is usually about our job. But if someone took that away tomorrow, who would you really be? That's the conversation I want to have today. This only happens to police officers. I think it happens to nurses, teachers, military members, even the second responders, firefighters. Yeah, I said that. Anyone whose career really demands a lot from them. You spend 40, 50, 60 hours every week becoming really good at one thing. And eventually, that one thing, becomes a little bit of your identity. When people ask you how you're doing, you answer with how work usually is going. Your mood depends on work. Your confidence depends on work. Your stress comes from the job. Even your friendships revolve around work. And then one day, you have off. And you really don't know what to do. That's honestly a scary feeling. Because it really makes you realize that you built a career, but maybe you've forgotten kind of how to build a life. Being alone and being lonely, they're not the same thing. And for a long time, I really did confuse the two. I thought I really needed to stay consistently busy. I always needed to have plans. I needed to be around people. I needed to watch the TV, right? Anything to avoid just sitting with my own thoughts. But lately, I've slowly started to realize something. If you can't enjoy your own company, then you're always gonna expect someone to fill that kind of space for you. So I've started, reappreciating the quieter moments, going for walks, listening to music, playing a little bit of golf, even though I'm bad, I still like to play it a little. Read every now and then, but not because they're exciting, but it's really just because they remind me that life doesn't have to be loud for it to be beautiful. When we're younger, success seems really easy to define. It's always a better job, more money, a nicer vehicle, ultimately, a bigger house. But eventually, we realize that those things are great. They really are. But they don't automatically make you happy. I've honestly met people who have everything that they've ever wanted. And the truth is they're miserable. I've also met people with very little who, seem completely at peace. So maybe success isn't about what you own. Maybe it's about waking up excited for your life. Having people who genuinely care about you. Having hobbies that, make time just kind of disappear. It's feeling proud of the person that you are, not just the work that you do, if that makes any sense. That's the kind of success that I'm truly trying to chase right now. Honestly, I think one of the hardest questions anyone can really ask is, do you actually like the person that you've become? Not love, but like. Would you really want to spend time with yourself? Would you want to be your own friend? That's really a question that I've been thinking about lately. And I'm realizing that growth isn't about becoming perfect. It's about becoming more intentional. It's about becoming healthier, becoming kinder. It's being more patient, when this world throws everything that it has. It's reading a little bit more, spending a little bit less time on my phone. I'm guilty. I spend a lot of time on TikTok, but maybe that's what we need to do. Let's call our family more often. Let's take care of ourselves before we burn out. It's all about the little things, because little things eventually become the big things in your life. If you're listening today, I want to leave you with one thought. Your career is something you do, but it isn't who you are. One day, every job ends. One day, every title, disappears. What remains of you is your character, it's your relationships, it's your memories, it's the life that you built outside of work. So don't wait until retirement or until life forces you to slow down, to discover who you are. Start it right now. Find something that makes you feel alive. Call someone you love. Go outside. Read a book, take a trip. Create something. Because honestly, at the end of the day, the goal isn't just to make a living. It's to build a life that's worth living. Thank you for listening to another episode of Under the Vest. If today's episode resonated with you, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Share it with someone who might need to remember that they're more than their job. And until next time, take care of your mind, take care of your people, and honestly, stay safe. We'll see you guys in the next episode.